Hello. Hey yo. Hey yo. Man, there is quite the delay. How are you, buddy? I hope you are well. There is a bit of a lag or delay, so keep that in mind. I won't be able to respond quite right away. But regardless, I can't wait till I get my computer back. God, it's taking forever. Would you like a reading, buddy? I will gladly give one. Oh yeah, absolutely. Free tarot readings is very literal. It is free tarot readings. I don't know what is. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to refer to my book here for this. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. There we go. So we've got ourselves the Queen of Pentacles here. We also have the Queen of Swords upside down, which is interesting. Okay. Okay. So, the Queen of Pentacles, in this case, being situation, so I know the financial situation right now is constantly screaming at me to ask about money, which I can't not disagree on, to ask about it. So, this also tends to be a natural caregiver. While she might be speaking of her own maternal instincts, she could be advising that we take greater care of ourselves. Given everything that's been going on, I think that stands to reason. Given everything that's been happening right now. It also might suggest that, there's definitely some kind of possibly a routine that might need to be changed up. Diet, lifestyle, something along those lines. There is definitely Queen of Swords upside down implies a liar. Somebody, possibly a liar, been manipulative person, an insensitive person, or people, especially involving your routine. This is definitely a someone. I don't think this is definitely any, a situation. So, and I will show you the card with a little bit better view. This is it upside down. Looking at the Queen of Swords here. She usually is a very powerful character. Knowledgeable. There's a song written after the card of Queen of Swords. Stupid Ketchup, hello! How are you, my friends? We're doing tarot readings today instead of a typical game tonight. Also, I might as well put this out to you too. Bad news, my PS4 is stuck. My PS4 is officially stuck. So, just gonna cut through this real quick. It's boot looping. Tarot is good. Rampus is getting a reading right now. But my PS4 is boot looping. Yeah. So, I don't know what I'm gonna have to do about that. Do I need to take it apart and put a PS4, like, external hard, or internal hard drive into it? I have no clue. Because I can't even get into safe mode. Okay. Yeah. Let me turn down the music. I haven't opened up the queue, sorry. Rampus was the only one in. So, I can open up the queue. Rampus is getting his reading, so let me pull up the, let me try getting it pulled up. It's gonna take a second. I know on my phone it could be a little wonky, and I don't want to pull up any more. Ah! My browsers.
It's gonna take a second.
Speaking of which, might be a good idea if I turn off Chrome. Don't know. Let me try this. Does that unlock it? There we go. Queue is now open. I don't remember all the commands. But it's being such a brat, I swear. Anyway, so yeah, my PS4 is shot. I'm not happy at the moment. Stupid ketchup. Hi. You know what, I'm gonna set this over here. There we go. That's a little bit better. But anyway, there's definitely some sort of routine here that's being presented to you that you might need to change. And I'm wondering if it's because there's someone who's being really manipulative towards you. Or maybe they are affecting your routine in some way. And I just feel like these two are definitely... These two, every time I do a reading, I don't know why, but these first two cards always seem to just magically work to connect with each other. Very rarely does this card ever come in. It's like, oh, well, that matches the first card. It's always the first two. Never understood why. Let me look at Death. Now, Death is not a bad card, as some people would suggest. Death is actually not a bad card. Death usually means there's some kind of renewal going on. If you make that change of your routine, where is Death in my list? Star, Temperance, Hanged Man, Justice, Wheel of Fortune, Hermit, Strength, Chariot, Lovers, Hierophant, Emperor, Empress, Magician. Excuse me, where is Death? Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, oh, it's X111, not B111. Here we go, Death. Interesting. So, there's definitely a new direction coming out. Whatever this ritual for you is, there is somebody that's causing you problems for it, whatever that may be. And there's going to be change. And I love this Death card. Like, look at it. It's so pretty. Look at that. Skeletal hand. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just love it so much. Also, I'm gonna see if I can fix this a little bit. There we go. It looks so much better already. But there's definitely some sort of, like, new beginning that's going to be occurring because of this. I'm also going to go ahead and I'm going to do a oracle with it. These cards, I love them. They're so beautiful. Oh my god, are they hard to shuffle? Like, look at these things. Look at these thick boys. Like, they are super thick. Grounding. You're going to start grounding yourself. There we go. Get the whole picture in there. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful card. It's definitely going to give you a lot more grounding in your life. Because whatever this bad thing is, it'll get rid of it. And whatever change comes, you'll be more grounded with your life. Let me actually read. Number 6. Let me read from the book. Okay. Circumstances have affected your energy. You may be feeling disconnected, scattered, or overwhelmed. You may be bumping into things or forgetting that you locked the door or turned the iron off when you left home. Stop whatever you're doing. Breathe. And let yourself be here in the moment. Call your dispersed energy back to your heart. Imagine any imbalance or excessive energy flowing into the earth and feel the calmness of nature in exchange. Nature uses this energy to grow and expand. This is a symbiotic, co-creative process that we need to remember and honor. When you recenter, you will begin to feel more aligned, relaxed, and at peace. You may also be a message to spend more time outside. Nature lovingly resets our energy. It holds no judgment. But simply allows and accepts. I don't know if you're over there still, Rampus, but Ramus? I cannot remember your name. I am so sorry. There is definitely a need for change. And once that change, either by doing this first, in fact, do this first and do this both beginning and end, because grounding can help you at the very beginning and it can also help you at the very end. Taking a deep breath in and just expelling it out. When I do it, I feel I literally get goosebumps. I get shivers all throughout. I bumped into the door all the time and never leave the house. Mood. I've been having that problem myself, and I noticed that if I kind of just... I actually went outside yesterday, and I felt myself become so exhausted. And I actually started to cry. A, I was in a little bit of back pain, but B, I was feeling very emotionally out of it. And being on the back porch, not even in direct sunlight, I felt an immense amount of ease being out there. Even if you spend 5 minutes outside, you know, spend 5 minutes outside. And do you, I know I do, so I can't attest to you, but do you ever feel like you beat yourself up whenever you do it? My dad has that problem where, like, he makes a mistake. Like, he'll drop things on occasion, and it'll just fall to the floor, and he'll just start a cussing match with himself, and he'll just get so pissed. And there's not a lot we can do about it, and he just gets so mad at himself, and I'm like, you're getting old, Dad, you just retired. Like, what are you gonna do? So give yourself a little bit of peace for that, too. And you'll start to ground better. Because especially if you can find out what this is, was pulled upside down, but the Four of Pentacles might give us a little bit of some answers. I like that card too. Definitely looks like you're holding on to something. And that's why you don't want to change, is like you're kind of holding on to something. Maybe it's holding on to routine. Maybe it's holding on to needed patterns. This card, according to my book at least, kind of makes this to be the card of the miser. Because it was upside down, so we're taking this as its reflected meaning. You don't like change. You don't like, you probably don't like this very much. If I had my guess, you don't like this very much. But I do feel if you get your grounding, that'll help with this. Because you definitely have some kind of, like, not want to change. And this very well could explain that. It's hard. But give yourself that peace and time. And do one little step at a time. You know what I mean? But understand it's not an end, it's a new beginning. And that will help. It's scary, it sucks, but unfortunately that's kind of the ways of it. Whatever that trouble or that pattern is that you have, tackle it. Because it will help in the long run. So, I will leave you with that. And I thank you for letting me do a reading for you. Stupid catch up. Oxen free. I'm actually gonna put the thought. I have forgotten the clock. I have to go to sleep. Okay, see you later, Rampus. Thank you for stopping by. Stupid catch up. Please report to the main floor. Stupid catch up. Please report to the main floor, please. Good night, Rampus. You have a good one. Oh, and I remember what the stone this is. This is opalite. And I love this so much. Look at it. It's got a bubble in it. It's so cool. That's a bubble in it. And that is so cool. Yeah. Anyway. Stupid Ketchup, you're next. Do you have anything in particular that you would like? That you would like a reading for? I know I kind of just gave Rampus a random reading there, but just to kind of warm things up. Do you have anything in particular? I've never done this before, so I don't know what to expect. Okay. So let's just do What do you need to hear? What do you need to know right now? You can really do just about any reading, any question, even yes or no's, and I don't like yes or no questions. I think that's a little too narrow. So, we can do a, what do you need to know? What does stupid ketchup need to know right now? What is important in his life right now that he needs to know about? Actually, I think this one is calling out to me a bit more. It's a itty bitty little deck. Sorry if this is too personal, but I want to know how I should come out to my dad. Okay. No, that is not too personal at all. The only readings I am not doing right now is anything involving pregnancy due to Roe v. Wade. I don't want to scare people thinking that they might be pregnant and then causing a whole bunch of backlash. So these questions are as personal or unpersonal as you want them to be. If you want to go that way, we can definitely go that way. Ugh. Metatron, guide me on this, because I'm going to need a little bit of assistance on this one. No! Why do you do that, cards? You flimsy little shits. How dare you? Okay. We're gonna do a three card pull. 1, 2, 3. This is how we're gonna set this up. We're gonna set this up. Who your dad is, how you feel, what you should do, and what you shouldn't do. Does that make sense? Who he is, I forget already. we need a card of who he is. We need a card for what the issue is, or what to be careful of, I guess. I don't even remember what I said, so I hope you remember, because I don't. Yeah, how you feel about this. Like, what you're feeling about this. Let's do that. So, who he is as a person. How you feel. What, Dad, you feel the difficult part, what to do, not to do. Dad, how you feel, the most difficult part, what to do, what not to do. I think that will be the fairest way we can do that. And then we'll also pull you, instead of the secret language of light, well, actually, I'll leave it up to you which Oracle card you want a pull from. Whether you want the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle, if you want the secret language of light. I'll let you decide that. But let's do this first. Get it out of the way. Much help as possible. guides. I'd really appreciate it. One more full shuffle. And a cut. What to do, what not to do, your dad, how you feel, and the most difficult part. Okay, cards, help us out. Okay. Got my book for assistance. Hi, honey. Boop the snoot. I booped the kitty snoot. Okay. I booped thy snoot. Alright. Son of Swords. And I assume you know your dad really well to help with this. So we've got the Son of Swords. Instead of using this, let's use the original book for this, because they change out some of the lines. He's a very headstrong person, right? He has a sense of urgency. He is well educated. He's always seeking some kind of approval, usually from his, I don't know if it's directly his dad. The book references the Father of Swords, so whoever the Father of Swords would be. So not necessarily have to be his father, but he definitely has to see some kind of approval. But whoever this figure is definitely, like, kind of overbears him. Right? He definitely has this air that he has to stay cautious on his toes, because he might not be able to seek the approval of somebody else. And he's always having to, like, make sure that he is doing the best that he can, so he gets really smart about stuff, and he has to. So he takes on that role. And because of that, he can be one straight from the book, a force to be reckoned with. With him being an educated person, it's not enough to go off that. I think that's a Three of Wands, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. This is how you feel. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at that. Coming out to your dad, and it's got a rainbow inside, like a rainbow tie-dye inside. I really like that. I think this is so cool. So, Three of Wands. You've relied on people, right? You've relied on, it could be your parents, it could be your friends, but you've had reliance on people. You're afraid of trusting yourself, aren't you? I'm being very direct, and I apologize. You don't, like, you don't like... You like someone else to trust to tell you rather than you saying directly to yourself that this is my infinity, this is my future, and put everything into your hands. Already I can see the dynamic of where this is gonna go. What's the hard part? The magician. It really is, though. There's a lot of symbolism to the magician. The magician has each suit, warmer colors. You like to stay still. You like to stay still and kind of just let things kind of happen. It's hard to take, you find it difficult to take action. And because of that, even though you have the tools to do what you need to do, you just haven't quite grasped the helm of the situation. And you just have a very fearful look of yourself and taking that jump. And so you have a hard time getting yourself going. Taking, as Miss Frizzle would say, take action, make mistakes, and get messy. And you don't like that. And to be fair, not a lot of people do like that. So you're not alone in that. Okay, that's a very normal thing to be sitting there and going, no. Nope. Oh, no. No. Hi, kitty. I don't have ADHD at all. Hi, baby. She's not sure how to take this. You do not like taking control of the situation. And that's normal. That's okay. So we have our how you feel, what your dad is like. This is the hard part, getting you to do it. Which seems kind of obvious, I think, in some light. Like, that's a very obvious thing, like, is getting yourself to do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. And we have a hard time doing that. That's okay. Oh, wow. This was upside down. Here's what not to do. Judgment. Yeah. That is 10. No, is it 10? 20? The moon. The world. Judgment! The word judgment conjures up fear and guilt in many people. This card, however, concerns itself with another aspect of the word, seeking the truth. No more blaming yourself or others, no more excuses. Now is the time for forgiveness and personal freedom. This card asks you to rise up and let pittiness and fear fall below you. Expand your wings and be reborn. What a relief it will be. So, what not to do is to blame yourself. And what not to do is to bear this, no matter what the circumstance is, do not bear this. I don't want you to make you feel like as if this is a burden, because it's not. But you could turn this into a burden, right? By telling, and you don't know what happens either way. You don't know what the end result's going to be, and you don't know what the end result could mean, especially in relation to your dad. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge him, okay? And I want to stress that, because I don't know what his upbringing is. Don't put judgment on the situation. Don't judge you. Don't judge him. Don't bear the weight if he has a hard time with it. If he changes his relationship for you, do not blame yourself. Okay? Let it be a liberation, okay? Because even if he falls short and say he doesn't come out to the idea of you coming out, right? See what I did there? That stress of holding on is no longer there. You'll have a new stress to worry about, and that's how he'll treat you, regardless. But that's on him, not you. Do not judge yourself. Especially how you could have been like, I could have done this and I could have done that. Don't judge yourself for that. Okay? And don't judge him. Because he can only do so much as an individual. Hello. What do we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. And reversed, too. Always a welcome card. The Nine of Pentacles is a time to enjoy the many results of your loyalty and hard work. This may be a promotion at work, or newfound stability and happiness at home. It's even possible that you'll find yourself enjoying the inner things in life, as luxury and refinement oftentimes accompanies this card. So I'm going to take this as both directions. Okay? Because that is very true. This is what you should do. Enjoy getting that off your chest. And you'll be able to focus on other things. Luxury and refinement oftentimes accompany this card. I want you to also, while you have that relief, get ready to build more. And understand that when you're done, you'll have a time to rest, because you've gotten that off your chest. But also be prepared. I'm actually going to look up the normal. What did we say that was, the Nine of Pentacles? How do you feel inside that this is gonna go? What is your gut telling you? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of swords. So I'm going to go off the... I'm going to go off this time. Okay. This is definitely, no matter which way you go, is going to be a release. There's going to be... My gut tells me that he's going to be upset about the news, but that our relationship is strong enough to survive whatever happens. Okay. Because no matter what, this is going to be a release. Okay. It's going to be a release. And this is going to be a weight off your chest. And also, I think this goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyways. Give the guy time. Especially if you feel it's going to be quite upset. Give the guy time. And also, only come out if you are safe to. Only come out if you're safe. Do not force yourself to come out if you have no necessity or if you feel you're at risk. You're definitely going to see some relief from that. It's going to be released. It's going to be... Okay, good. You are safe. Good. Okay. You're going to be... I feel like there's going to be freedom that comes with this, no matter what the result. So... let yourself... you know... do this, but don't judge yourself, don't judge him. And just understand it's gonna be rough. It's going to be rough. And it's going to... Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's right. This card doesn't make a lot of sense in this reading, and I'm trying to piece why. Because typically, according to its default reading, not based off the book it comes from, this is usually supposed to be a card of independence when right side up. And I don't want to say that you should be independent, or should not be independent, after coming out to your dad. That doesn't make a lot of sense. So, there might be a sense of closeness that you're supposed to stick with. Dependency on others. Is there someone else that you can depend on while doing this, or somebody you can go to if things fly south? Because you may be able to find somebody to go to kind of help in case things do go bad. Because it's always good to have a buddy anyways. To have somebody with you. Either with you literally, or have someone to go to after. To kind of help you along. Because, especially since you were not used to jumping out Okay, good, 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 good. Take advantage of that. Because especially if you're not used to using your tools, and you've never really jumped out before and, like, taken control of an initiation, this is going to be really difficult no matter which way you flip it. Okay? So definitely look towards somebody to go to help you with this. I want to say after everything is said and done, it will go towards independence, but I don't know. I want to say it does because of the freedom, but it's hard to say for sure. But definitely, because this is what you should do. Right? So, I want to read again. Enjoy the many results of your loyalty and hard work. Because I would definitely say that's the case. Why would it be upside down? I don't know why it would be upside down for you. That one's got me a little bit. But if anything, I would still have somebody nearby and have your network near you so that you can do that. Now, I'm going to ask you, do you want an Oracle card from the Archangel Metatron or the Secret Language of Light? It's up to you. And that will help bind this whole reading together and give us kind of a nice amalgamation, if you will, of this whole situation. And help us kind of... The final words are, right? Archangel. Okay. Metatron, you're coming out to play. Yay! Also, I highly recommend this deck because it's just so fucking pretty. It's so pretty! Also, Oracle cards, when I read them, never have an upside down meaning. They never have an upside down meaning. Never. Never do. Never will. These cards are supposed to be of goodness, so they will never have an upside down meaning. Also, for clarification's sake, you've seen this design on my little mat here, right? That's the Metatron's cube. This is kind of more of what it looks like. Right? This, like, beautiful... And, of course, the ring is interrupting the colors, so, of course, it's going to reflect because it's shiny. There we go. And then leaves it up a little bit. Hey, there we go. We got there. Right? This is Metatron's cube in 3D form. Right? So, just for clarification on that, in case anybody is wondering... No, you son of a bitch. All the oracles fell out. All of them. All of them. I know a lot of tarot readers like to implement cards that jump out of the deck. I don't think that counts in this case because they all just went... Pfft. They all just went... Pfft. So no, that doesn't count. You're not getting 8 more cards in your reading. Okay? You don't need that. Nobody needs that, for that matter. Oh, and this is one of my new favorite stones. I absolutely love. I think I've shown this before. Come on. Focus. There we go. See all those beautiful lines in there? It's called angel hair. So pretty. It is absolutely gorgeous. Some of my favorites. Oh, okay. Wake up call. Listen and take note. Hello, Tribulator. Welcome in. So I have a controller that's automatically doing like stuff for my Pokemon. Sword and Shield. I didn't think which game it was. So it's taking all these Pokemon that I don't need, and it's just shooting them out to secret trades just automatically. And I keep getting the same Pokemon! From the same, not the same Pokemon, but the same user. It's stupid. Okay, anyway. Wake up call. Number 11. It is time to step into the deepest trust and heed the clarion call. This call cannot be drowned out by fear or denial of that which is before you now. It is time to step into the deepest trust and heed this wake-up call, which may be spiritual in nature or affecting something very physical around you now. You've been aware of for some time that something needed to change. Something is coming, or that a situation can no longer carry on. Your inner voice may have whispered, but the energies now shout the warning message loudly for you to hear. You may experience ringing in your... This is a big one for me, okay? You may experience ringing in your ears, popping of energy, or an unblocking of one or more both ears. I get this a lot. I don't know if you've been seeing 1111 a lot. That is also known as Metatron's number, or Metatron's time. To see things in a new way. The call may be set against a backdrop of challenge. You may feel the lightning strike around you, wondering how long you can stay out in the storm without getting more wounded than you already are. You have wounds that are raw from having stayed too long, tried too much, or reached a dead end. It is time for a different approach. There is nowhere to go now except into surrender. You can ignore the call, carry on as before, but it will come back, and each time the call for change will be louder and still more insistent. I get tinnitus all the time. I've had it for a long time now. I typically don't really pay attention to the tinnitus because I've had problems with tinnitus for a very long time, and it definitely is a medical thing for me because I've had ear infections and I've had ear water issues, but a lot of people will get them at specific times and they're supposed to pay attention within that moment. I haven't seen 111. I get 1111 a lot. And we can even go over 111 and 1111. I can look up the things for you. It depends on which source you get it from, what that number means. Usually 1111 means there's like some sort of call to you. 111 I think means something else. The wake-up call signals that one way of doing life is now over. You need to prepare for the new, and it will be done for the highest good for you and anyone else involved. What seems difficult and at times impossible will be made easier for you. There is still a short time to prepare, to evaluate, and to gather your strength, but the winds of change are here and time is running out. You see 1111 constantly? I always make the joke to make a wish. That's Metatron's number. Wake-up calls can be both individual, affecting our way to day-to-day life, and collective, entwined with raising global consciousness. Given everything that's happened recently, I am not in the least bit surprised this card came up. Beautiful art, too. I absolutely love the art in this one. In this deck. It is just... It is so gorgeous. Like, come on. Like, how can you go wrong? Like, you can't. So this is definitely for you. To gather your strategy. Tell your friends ahead of time when you're going to tell them. Tell your friends ahead of time. Be prepared. Tell them this is what time I'm doing it. And this is what day. You want this. There's a calling for you to do it. Don't judge yourself. You have the equipment to do it. But don't judge yourself. Don't judge him. It's going to be really freeing once you do it. And now is the time to do it. This is your calling to kind of be like, hey, this needs to be said. You need to get this out there. And with that, I leave you with that. Any questions, my friend? You're more than welcome to hang out and help out. You're very welcome, my friend. I wish you luck. I hope it works out for you. And I wish you good energy. I wish you good love. Good love and energy to you. A beautiful stick of selenite goes a long way. Just kind of cleanse that out. We're going to cleanse that out. Put it on the big camera. Cleanse it out. Cleanse it out. Tribulator, please make your way to the stage. Tribulator, please make your way to the stage. Thank you. What is your true highest purpose? Damn, we going deep today. Okay, we're pulling out the big guns. Yeah. Something's telling me not to use this deck. Something's telling me to use this. The default Rider-Waite. If that is okay with you. Also, can we just appreciate this box? Like, can we just appreciate this freaking box? Like, look at this thing. It is, and to be fair, I think the camera is doing it a little too much. It's my priority to align right now. Oh, I get you, I get you. Like, here, this is the right side up. Look at this thing. I absolutely love this box. And I will find the perfect deck for it. But I just gotta find the right deck. It does! And like that is... That ain't wood. Like, that sounds like wood. I think that is wood. This is painted wood. I love this thing. I got it at my local shop, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I'll have to ask my friend who runs the shop. Where they got them. It's damn pretty. But to be fair, I think the top looks a lot nicer than the rest of the box. Like, you can even see a color change. Like, this box is, like, really dark colored, and this is really light. You can see, like, there's a color change. And that's cool, but it doesn't match the rest of the box. I guess that's its charm. But anyway, it looks like we're going classic today. Which is absolutely fine. I do too! Like... Hello? Like, hello. Red Jasper and Howlite. I love it. I'm gonna put that right there where you can kind of see it. Okay. So your purpose! Your highest purpose! Okay. I'm gonna plan out this one, because I usually just spit them out and put them together, but you know what? We need to plan the format for this. Your highest purpose. Do you have guides that are willing to help me on this? Metatron and your guides would be great to help me on this one, because I don't think I could do this one by just straight draw alone. This is a lot of responsibility to take on. So, how appropriate to have this song playing. Ask them to accompany. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can feel it. I actually can feel it in my chest now. Whoo! I can feel it. That's crazy. That's crazy. I feel that. Okay. Focus. Ah! How do we do this? Okay. We'll start with 3 and we'll go from there. Interesting. Okay. Strength reversed. We can take a guess on that. 2 of Wands. And be like they're with you. I actually can feel something in my chest right now. Hold on. Let me pull up Page of Pentacles real quick, because I need to think about this one and let it come to me. Yeah. Honey, I need you to not be here right now. I love you too, but I need you to not be here right now. I'm busy. All of these are negative. I don't understand. We need more cards. Okay? Because, okay. Strength reversed. Duh. 2 of Wands. Is the lack of planning, feeling stuck. Loss of spark. Maybe you need to do some stuff first before you actually go out and do what your highest calling is. Because I'm also getting bad financial investment and time wasting. Or no. No, I'm sorry, this is face up. Apprentice, sporty, financial planning, foresight, student, practical. You're a rookie at something. You're a rookie here. What the fuck? Hi, honey. Okay, I need more cards. I need clarification, because this is not enough. I need more cards. Are you scared to be in college right now? Like, or are you not good at college right now? Because that doesn't make any sense. I need clarification, guys. This isn't enough. I can't get anything out of this. Could you help me out? That'd be great. Okay, that helps a little bit. Okay. That might need to be rectified before you can do what you're meant to do. I don't think you're quite ready yet, then. That might be what it is. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of Swords. Yeah, that's what this is. There's some things that's gotta change first. Something's gotta change first. You need to heal that trauma first before you can do what you need to. It's not even gonna give me a clear answer. They want you to heal something first. You're also a very emotional person, aren't you? You're gonna move overseas. Are you leaving America? Because take me with you. Take me with you. Well, if you have 8 years of trauma, that's going to be hard to specifically heal. Like, pin down what exactly. It is also encouraging us to take the first step towards a safer place by removing ourselves from toxic people and drama. Helping move someone out of... You're traveling overseas! You're traveling overseas! You're coming to America? Oh... Oh. Oh. Oh boy. We just banned abortions here and it's not fun. Ugh. Let me see what this is. That is the 3, 6, 8 of coins, I see. 8 of Pentacles. Security is not what I am after. Okay, that makes sense. Is there an actual craft that you're working on to do? Is there something that you are crafting, like a specific craft or something you're building towards an apprenticeship for? A job, anything like that? Okay. Video games, MMA, programming. There might be something new coming your way that you're going to be working towards. It's not going to be as big as what you normally do, but there definitely is something going to be happening that is what you, it's not going to be as big as those other ones, but there is definitely going to be something coming along for you. There's something you're going to be building and apprenticing for. Something you're building for. I don't know if it'll be neither of those. Because it very well could be that one of those will just take a backseat. I mean, if we're going to say this is you aren't... Like, I don't think you're a person that, like, that has a problem with developing a new skill. And I also want to stress that I don't want you going out and just fumbling around and getting a new skill for the lulz. Like, I want you to understand that that's what this is. In fact, what I would also argue is that maybe this, when you travel, will lead you to this. You'll be led to this new practice and apprenticeship. Because remember, we made that connection with the Page of Pentacles as well. Right? We said, no, that's Ace. I need Page. Page of Pentacles is not the same thing as Ace. It's also why they labeled them as such, so that people don't get mistaken. Yeah, here we go. These two are very much alike. There's an apprenticeship going on. There's definitely an apprenticeship going on. Could you draw if it's one of these? I don't know. You're working harder on MMA and video gaming? Trying hard? Okay. Because MMA did stick out a little bit. I mean, one, because it's not like the other two, but the other is like, my eye just kept going to the MMA. But I don't necessarily think that is supposed to be your ultimate calling, per se. Because I'm trying to figure out what these two cards are for. If that's where you stand right now, maybe? Yeah, because these two are apprenticeship cards. There's an apprenticeship going on. In fact, their key words are both apprenticeship. Now, this could also be financial planning. It could. You might need to settle with these two things first. And the fact that this is swimming towards your apprenticeship might also be something else. Maybe those two cards are what I will help people at. Maybe. Or maybe that's something... I'm feeling more like that's something that you might need. Let me look up specifically those two so we can clarify. Because I feel like those two are referencing you. Like, they aren't referencing others. They're referencing you. Let me pull... And I don't want this to mean that you're weak. There's something else going on. It's not necessarily that you're weak. For example, I'm wondering if you lack some kind of self-discipline. Maybe, possibly. I'm starting to lose my... No. Well, no, here's the thing. Don't put it in the mindset of you being okay with being weak. You're okay with being human. Okay? You're not weak. Everybody makes mistakes, so I'm okay with being weak. No. Being human is not being weak. Being human is being human. Being weak is something completely different. You do have some fear about the MMA. I mean, it is a dangerous sport. I learned some MMA about 6 years ago, so I completely understand the fear for that. But I do feel like as if these two are referencing you. That you're not weak. Lack of focus? Sure. Right? There is weakness, but you are not weak for it. There is a queue! Exclamation point, join. But there's something going on with... I don't know if also you're led by urges, like maybe you're one of those, like... urge shoppers. The ones that are like, I gotta get this, I'm gonna get this, and you start like... I don't want to say panic buying, because that has a completely different implication. Two of Wands. I need to relook up Two of Wands real quick, because I think those two are connected. Yeah! You have lack of planning and lack of self-discipline. I am impulsive as fuck. And undisciplined. You've got to tackle these first. You're not going to have that answer yet until you answer these two first. You are not self-disciplined enough. And I don't want to say you're vulnerable, because I'm not picking that up a lot, but that can be in there too. Feeling stuck. Whoop! Did I bump my camera? I did. There we go. You've got to take care of these two first. So here's what I'm also saying. I don't know what this is from. I don't know what this is from. So I don't know if this is something that you just need to kick your own butt and get going, or if this is because, remember, you told me you have trauma, which could connect to this as a coping mechanism. So I'm gonna say this: be kind to yourself about it. Don't be a jerk about it. Okay? Do not be a jerk about it to yourself. Because this is something that is gonna take some time, And once you start that, when you travel overseas for this, then your apprenticeship. Because you might start learning something and gaining apprenticeship, and then you'll actually get to practice it once you get over here to America. So you need to focus on these two first. However, what we're going to do now is you're going to pick which oracle you want to help summarize this. There is the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery. Oh, I hate that ring. My ring light keeps catching because these are glossed. And then we also have, and I always forget the name of it, the Secret Language of Light. So if you want the Secret Language of Light, or if you want the Archangel Mount Self-Mastery, whichever one you want, we will pull an oracle for you. Metatron. I love Metatron. You can you tell I like Metatron? I don't know how. Can you tell I like? I don't know. Can you tell? I don't know. Can you Can you tell? I like Metatron. Can you tell? You feel the energy? Okay. This is going to help summarize everything. I do too. It's in my chest still. It's almost like it's stuck. Specifically on this side, like right over my actual physical heart. It's something stuck there. I feel a lot of sadness all of a sudden. I don't know where that's coming from. Not nervousness, but like when you look up to the sky crying and you just see that beam of light laying on you and you just want to cry. That's what's hitting me right now. Do not take this the wrong way. Let me read the description. Rainbow Bridge. Let me read the description. Don't jump the gun. 27. Yeah. Did you lose someone? Have you lost someone recently? No, okay. I don't know why I suddenly got this thought that, like... No one crosses the rainbow bridge alone. You are met by angels and by whom they have known in this life as well as in past lives. You are pulling this card to remind you that those you love are still with you. You may no longer be able to see them in physical form, but they are just as real as spiritual form as they ever were to you. Their love for you remains strong. And they are around you now, bringing comfort, support, and love, just as they would have done if they are still here on Earth. Did you lose someone as a fucking child? What the hell is this? I feel it in my head. Where they reside now is across the rainbow bridge, but you are always joined with them. Just as the rainbow has 1 foot in heaven and 1 foot on earth, you are entwined as you always were. Love cannot die, it simply changes and evolves. It may be that you struggle to feel your loved one's spirit, but rest assured they are with you. Look for the signs, a simple set in the air, a soft breeze from nowhere, a fear where you least expect it, sunlight pouring into a shaded room. Messages from the other side are varied and will increase in time when you struggle with grief and acceptance of what is rather than what was. You didn't? Okay. One day you'll be united with those you have lost. So this is all about grief. Why is this giving me a card about grief? Your family had to have... Did you have 8 years of family trauma? Did you have family trauma? You were abused, right? I wonder if it's talking about the fact that you might lose your family because you're going to be leaving those traumatic experiences. Not like as in death, but like when you go through trauma, you may very well miss your abusers because you were supposed to have loved them and they were supposed to have loved you. So you're going to miss them. You're going to miss them. You're going to miss them a lot. So it's talking about the loss of those who were supposed to be close to you and your trauma. Oh yeah. I live with an emotionally abusive father and a mentally abusive father. So I completely understand that. I'll miss him the day that he's gone. But the only reason I still live here is because I can't move out. I can't afford it. Our jobs here don't care. I make $11 an hour. If that. $11 an hour. And it's harsh. It sucks. And there's not a lot that we can do about it. And maybe your ultimate purpose is to rebuild yourself after those traumatic experiences. That's your purpose right now. That purpose can change once you've gotten to a certain point, but it may very well be getting through whatever happened. Feeling a little bit of chest pain right here. A little bit of chest pain. Yeah. Yeah. And it's gonna suck. But those you have lost, those who still love you will be with you. This is about moving on. I need to release. I feel a lot of emotion. Do you know who your guides are? Do you know them? Or are they just guides and you're not sure? Because your guides are with you too, you know? You don't. Because I feel a lot of stress. You're not sure? They feel... I get the feeling that they feel strongly for you. Hello, Emerald Mint. Emerald Mint. I like that. Emerald Mint. Yeah. I keep seeing somebody in a, like, robe-like, and somebody crying. Like there's gonna be some kind of relief. There's gonna be some kind of... Yeah. Sorry, I'm disassociating. Sorry, my cat's playing. You may very well could, though. If you didn't care... If you didn't care, you wouldn't change. And that's... It's actually not necessarily... To have found the spiritual path is enough of a blessing. That's fair. That's fair. And I understand that. And I completely understand that. It's just... You still have to have enough drive. It won't faze you. It may, though. It will. It will. Okay. I mean... I'm not worried about that. Have you... This is your younger self. Have you done inner childhood healing at all? That might be what's going on. It might be these... They might be, wanting you to do childhood work, maybe. I would. I don't know when you're supposed to start it. But, you might need to start childhood. I don't. I don't. I don't know where you would go for childhood trauma resources or getting in touch with your childhood self. What I would start with is, if you have a therapist, talk to them. But I would also imagine you are talking to your younger self. And imagine you are talking to them. Don't pretend. Actually dig deep. And imagine your younger self looking at you. And talk to your younger self. Louis Hayes' work. Get the audio. Do you have a YouTube, maybe? I would definitely look into possibly YouTube videos. You're very welcome. And I hope that reading brought you some clarities. I'm just double checking what my schedule is tomorrow. 11. Okay, so I've got a little bit of time. Might make this next one my last. I'm glad. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. You take care, okay? Thank you so much. You have a good night. Or day. Or whatever time zone you're in. Emerald Mint, you're gonna be my last one. Calling Emerald Mint. Emerald Mint to the front stage, please. Emerald Mint to the stage, please. Just whatever comes out. Okay, I can do that. Let me release my previous energy. I don't think it fully came out. This looks so stupid. Emerald. Will do. Oof. Thank you. You may go. Thank you so much. You may go. Thank you so much. You may go now. Take care of that person, okay? Okay. You are my last one for the night. I'm gonna leave you with the choice. I have the traditional Rider-Waite. I have... Where is it? I have the book. I have the tin. Here it is. I have an itty bitty little pocket tarot, the Wild Unknown pocket tarot. It's an itty bitty little deck. Or Prisma. My personal favorite. Whatever floats your boat. Rider-Waite, The Wild Unknown, Prisma. Tiny one. Itty bitty little baby. Itty bitty little space. Itty bitty living space.
Phenomenal cosmic power.
Itty bitty living space. Okay. Put that away. We're gonna put Prisma away. does Emerald need to know? We'll start with 3 and we'll go from there if we need it. 4 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of Swords reversed. Okay. Let's do the 4 of Swords first. Since those are facing up, let's use the original source material. Okay. First and foremost, has your mind been very active? Go away, Nat. I don't... Get away. Go away. Has your mind been very active lately? Like you can't seem to stop thinking? Your brain goes all over the place? Because this usually talks about being in stillness. Meditation or find... Okay, that's fine. It's time to look inward and find the mental power to cope with pressures. It's important to rest, seek meditation, or find literature that focus on ways to quiet the mind. Take this time to recuperate and move inward before those swords strike. 8 of Pentacles. The spider is a true master of her craft. She weaves against all odds the skill, intricacy, and confidence. The 8 of Pentacles requires a similar approach. Hone your skills. You are close to finding mastery at your craft, so strive for it. Pay attention to all the details. In some cases, this card means you need to find a new hobby. Something you truly enjoy. Start a project. Become good at it. Definitely sounds like there's supposed to be some kind of focus going on. Having trouble staying focused on my new business, hence why I'm here. Ah, there it is. 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 Because I wondered there for a bit, because that definitely means that there's some necessity to find your center self, and just kind of look inward. Because it looks like you're a little bit, especially from your message here, staying focused is usually sometimes an inner issue, and sometimes it's an outwardly issue. And if you're needing to stay focused from the outwardly issues, there may be something going on that you are not in full connection with, whether it be internal or external. I'm going to assume it's internal. I am craving having some rest. Are you the workaholic? Or has the economic times been forced you to work a lot? Because I know that's a thing. And that's been happening a lot. So I want you to take a good look at this card. Well, I'll let you look at all of them, but this, you'll notice there's 6 swords above, and it's hidden. And there is a fox hiding the 7th. There's some sort of secrecy going on. With it in the reversed, I would think that you wouldn't, but I've got a feeling that that reversal doesn't matter. That there is something actually going on. Yeah. That there is a secret being kept. You're either the keeper or kept from. There's something going on here. Right? Or maybe you're the keeper of that secret. And that there's like this practice you're supposed to do, right? Intricacy and practice. But a fear, not necessarily fear, but looking to find inwardness. Right? Daughter of Cups. Nice little ducky. Beautiful little duck. It came up upside down, but we'll let it kind of do its thing. Let's see. Creative energy abounds from the Daughter of Cups. She's romantic, artistic, and easily inspired by her surroundings. A true dreamer by nature, she struggles to stay grounded. That's a theme tonight. Or to deal with any harsh realities that come her way. Conflict of any kind is very disturbing to this gentle creature. Is there... I wonder if this is in reference to this. That if there's something secret going on and it's disrupting the duck's artistic and grounding nature. Yeah, I feel that. I need time to get into it. Yeah, like you have to take like the time to zone into something. I see that. And this will be the last one for help clarification. I like this one. Definitely gel pen looking. I like the gel pen aesthetic. Let's see. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. It makes sense. I have to move in secret because it's a delicate process. Ain't that the truth? Is that 9 or 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's a star inside. That makes it 10. I'm sorry, there's 10 stars. So that's a 10 of Pentacles. Yas. I didn't see it. There's a 10th star inside the center one. I didn't see it at first. And I thought there was only 9. And I noticed, oh wait, the numerical there is 10. Where's the 10th star? It's inside the center one. I didn't see that. The Ten of Pentacles signifies material and spiritual abundance in nearly every area of your life. The number 10 usually indicates completion, and in this case the journey was well worth it. So be generous, not only with your money, but also with your wisdom. Provide guidance to those who struggle. You will be rewarded tenfold. Honey, I need you to not be in my way. I love you, sweetie, but this is not... I'm almost done. This is my last one, okay? This is what I have to live with. Hi. Hello, baby. Give me attention. Give me attention, boops. As she boops my hand. Hey, honey. Oh, yes, forehead scratchies. Oh, the forehead scratchies. She does that. Hi, baby. You're a sweet baby. Here, sweet baby. Okay. So, let's recap again. We have this feeling of finding center for practice. There is some kind of secret here. Or maybe there isn't. Maybe there isn't a secret to worry about. There isn't some kind of secret to worry about. And there's this this beautiful artistic you. And there's something coming full circle. Right? This mastery that's coming in. Booty spanks. Kitty gets the booty spanks. Yes, nice butt. I see that ass. Nice booty butt. Nice booty butt. It means much more to me than you can imagine. Really? Ooh. Ah, stop. Honey, no. Honey, no. Sweetie. I love you, but please no. Please no. I'm gonna have you choose an oracle. Scoot my laptop back a bit. There we go. I'm going to let you choose an oracle. After this, we'll go to bed, okay? Thank you. It must be. Cat's blessing. So there is the secret language of light. And then there's Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle. Those are your two choices. For an oracle card to finish us off with. Langwow. Okay. First one. So that was this one? The light? Okay. Let me put my... Okay. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I love these cards, but they are thick boys. Look how thick these boys are. Like, goodness, gravy. These things are thick. Cat hair. Gosh darn it. If I could not. Because you can't shuffle these very well. You just might as well not. This is the second time I have gotten this card. It's called Grounding. Second time I have gotten this card. Lord Almighty. Number 6. Circumstances have affected your energy. You may be feeling disconnected, scattered, or overwhelmed. You may be bumping into things or forgetting if you locked the door or turned the iron off when you left home. Stop whatever you are doing. Breathe. And let yourself be here. Call your dispersed energy back to your heart. Imagine any imbalance or excess energy flowing into the earth and feel the calmness of nature in exchange. Nature uses this energy for growth and expansion. This is symbiotic, a co-creative process that we need to remember and honor. When you recenter, you will begin to feel more aligned and relaxed at peace. This may also be a message to spend more time outside. Nature lovingly resets our energy. It holds no judgment, but simply allows and accepts. We all do. I think especially what's going on in the world right now in the US. We definitely need some time to ground ourselves. Definitely in correlation with this centerness going on. Snooty Crybaby, thank you so much for the follow. Remember what's most important. Chocolate chip cookies and milk. But yes, center yourself. Put yourself in center and at ease. I am going to be ending. The queue is closed. I plan on trying to do more tarot readings. I usually game sometimes, but lately my PS4 is stuck on boot loop and it won't go past the boot stage. It just boots and then dies. Z, this is an important message for me. Thank you. I just realized why you typed Z. You're the first one to ever call me that, and I kind of like it. Find your center, and I think whatever you need to tackle next will come your way. But anyway, that's it for that. I'm going to shoot us off somewhere. I don't know where yet. Okay. I'm going to shoot us to an awesome tarot streamer. A great person. He's also doing tarot readings tonight. Subscribers get free readings tonight only. So if you're interested in that, he is far better than I am. So you will definitely get a much better experience through him than I ever could. So I will leave you all with that. Thank you so much for everybody who jumped in. Thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate it. I'll do some more tarot readings as the weeks go by. Because I'm not affiliate yet. Which is kind of disappointing. How dare. Anyway. Thank you all so much. I will catch you all on the flip side. Go give him some love and hype. Okay? And I thank you all so much. Don't forget to hit up my Discord. I will try to post when I can stream. I know right now my GameCube and my PlayStation are my kind of focus right now for console work. For, Let's Plays. We'll see where it goes, though. Anyway, thank you all so much. I'll talk to you later, okay? Goodbye!